number one thing I would say is to always chase your dreams and to never quit.
I'm gonna step out so
All
you
right.
can just speak freely.
So I want to do a life story video to kind of explain who I am, what I do, what I have done in the past, what I'm doing present, and then also what I'm going to do in the future. So I want to make my YouTube more personable, where y'all can come here from my Instagram, from my TikTok, from my social medias, and get more of me, get of what more of what my daily routine is, business wise, social media wise, fitness, and all the good stuff. So I will say that I've been doing this grind for about 9 years when it comes to fitness, bodybuilding, and then also being an entrepreneur. So when I was 15 years old, which I'm now 23, almost about to be 24 in December. Um, when I was 15, I was pretty much just playing video games all day, which is normal for a 15-year-old. Playing video games all day and playing Call of Duty, and exactly Call of Duty every single day. And I got out of my chair one day and pretty much almost like passed out. Like my eyes went black, and I was like, I don't think this is the way that I want to live. And I wanted to be like a professional, like competitive gamer, and play Call of Duty and make some money in here and there. But the fullness of life it would have given me, I don't think it would have been made me who I am today. It would have taught me the personal development. It would have gotten me closer to God or anything like that. So I kind of made a change that week when I was 15 to start working out in my gym. I mean, in my garage with my stepdad. We started working out. Then I started going to a real gym, like maybe a month or so after, and I just went into the gym, fell in love with it. Um, just started just looking up every single type of bodybuilding workouts to do. I think my first couple of leg days were Jay Cutler 10 weeks out from Olympia workout routine. And I was just trying to like kill myself in there. I was like throwing up on leg days for the first like 3 months. Didn't know any better, but I enjoyed doing it. And I enjoyed pushing myself to become a better person. I became obsessed with it. And then about 6 to 8 months into it, about a year into it, I kind of reached out and talked to my brother, which we were not close at that time, but we saw each other at the gym sometimes, saw each other at here and there, and I knew that he did business in the past with like t-shirts and other stuff and other companies that I wasn't too familiar with, but I knew that he knew how to do a t-shirt, right? So I just came up to him one time in the gym, one day in the gym. I was like, hey, I've been doing this in the gym for a year, and I would love to start a t-shirt company and just like put stuff on it and all that. And like 2 days later, he calls me, says, hey, swing by my house. He already had like a website. I already had like a couple designs for t-shirts. Now we started that company when I was 16 at the time. Didn't really know anything about it. Still working at like a pizza shop doing pizzas and stuff. Thought I was going to make so much money whenever we kind of like launched that website. And of course made no money. I think we got maybe two to three sales. But and then we pretty much, I just don't like doing clothing. I don't like designs. I'm not really creative when it comes to like designs and stuff for t-shirts or apparel. So kind of went away from that. Fast forward, we started an online coaching app where pretty much at this time I'm personal training people. When I'm like 17, I started personal training people, and I liked it. Didn't love it. I like helping people. I like giving my knowledge to people about working out and nutrition. Did I know everything about working out and nutrition? No, I did not. But I knew more than the average person, so I wanted to help them. So started personal training people when I was in high school. Pretty much almost didn't graduate because I was personal training so many people and just worried about how can I do better in my business, how can I get more clients, what are the ways I can help people in general. I just didn't think college was that. College is not for me. Did not go to college. Didn't. I don't recommend 99% of people to go to college unless you want to be a doctor. Anyways, so we were doing online coaching on an app, and we had a website. We made pretty good money. We made pretty good money, and I made more money on the personal training side of things than the online coaching because mainly the online coaching, I didn't have a big following like I do now. So pretty much our online coaching and personal training was just hometown people. And where I'm from, hometown is about 10,000 people, maybe. Well, the area of my hometown is about 15,000. So there was a limit of how many people were interested in coaching and personal training. And I'm pretty sure I hit that limit after like 5 years. So kind of fast forward throughout the 5 years, we're still doing the online coaching app. I started a meal prep company in my hometown where I was doing like 100 meals a week, charging 10 meals, $10 a meal. So making pretty good money, like 3 to 4 thousand off of the meal prep stuff, making some money off of the personal training, a little bit off the online coaching. And then 2021 is whenever I opened my own personal training studio in my hometown. The first day I opened that personal training studio, we spent about 10 grand on it. Well, I think we only spent, about that. Just getting equipment. It was a small, like 900 square foot office space, pretty much, that we made into a training studio. We had like a squat rack. We had some benches in there. We had some dumbbells, and I pretty much the reason why we had to open up that studio is because I got kicked out of the other gyms that was in my hometown, and they didn't want me to train my clients there without paying them a certain amount of fee a month, which is reasonable. But we just thought it would be smarter to have a own private studio and not have to pay these other gyms a fee because it would be the same amount of price, pretty much. So we opened up the studio. It's called Fit Shift Studio. It was cool to have my own place, my own office. But at the end of it, it was just too much upkeep for money wise. Over time, I didn't love it, right? When you don't love something, you're not going to go the extra mile to do it and to work hard for it. So had that open for a year, closed it down, pretty much just sold off everything. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to move out of my hometown, which was the best decision I've ever made. I went to Savannah, Georgia, which is around 2 hours away from my hometown. Savannah, Georgia, pretty much stopped coaching people online, stopped personal training people, and just really focused on bodybuilding and really getting bigger, putting muscle on, bettering my physique. And I did that for pretty much 2 years straight, just packing on size, making sure that my physique was at a level of something I could grow a personal brand at the time. Now, in those 2 years of me and being in Savannah, I still only had 3,000 followers on Instagram. Didn't really care about growing my personal brand, just worried about getting big and bodybuilding. And I was working at a apparel company called Nine Line Apparel that was based out of Savannah, Georgia. They had the headquarters there. I was pretty much the video guy that followed around other content creators and shot them with video. So I was behind the video camera instead of talking into it. And also I did like videos for them on their social media. So I was like a social media guy, content creator, video person, and then like also like a creative director in a sense. I was making $3,000 a month from that. So I had no other income coming in. I might have had the occasional person wanted to do coaching with me. So, $3,500 a month was what I was making in Savannah. And I had my rent was like $1,500. So the math wasn't mathing up, right? So I was pretty much living paycheck to paycheck because the rent in Savannah is not the greatest. I didn't know anyone, so I couldn't get a roommate anyways. So I was there for 2 years or almost 2 years. And the beginning of 2024, I made a decision. I said, this year I'm going to change my life. It's up to me. I have to be more accountable with myself. My physique is at a point where I can make attention online. My knowledge, my communication skills are there. The only thing I need to do is work harder, be accountable with myself, do the day in and day out grinding on my social media, posting, figuring out the algorithm, figuring out what does the best, the trending audios and all that. So, and January 4th, I have a screenshot of me hitting like 4,000 followers, right? And started posting one time a day, started doing transformation videos, as in from me looking small at 16 years old to me being big and jacked at 270 or 250, and that kind of like sparked a lot of people's attention. And I would say in 3 months time, I got up to about 80K, and I had like 10 videos go viral, and I say viral, I mean like over 1 million views, which is great. I think like you could say a video went viral on your Instagram if it has over 1 million views. So that's what I was that's like my metric, right? So those helped push out to other people to follow me. A lot of people connected with me with my transformations, because I was showing the after transformation of me bulked up, and that got a lot of attention. So before I moved to Savannah, it started growing out. It started growing a little bit, and I got up to like 8K, 10K before I moved to Jacksonville, Florida. I moved to Jacksonville, Florida in February of this year, of 2024. And after February to the next 3 months to, what is that, April, May. In May of this year, I hit 100K on Instagram. And once I hit 100K, it pretty much changed my life. I got some brand deals, I got some sponsorships, and my income it's going up. It went up a lot, and I kind of just kept on growing my social media. I think it's around 148K now, and then my TikTok started to grow a little bit more. I started doing YouTube here and there, but I've always been kind of iffy on YouTube because I have so much of other stuff going on, but I'm making a priority now. But the present time is I am fully, I could say that the last 9 years have been a grind. There have been hard moments. There have been flourishing moments, but I can now say that through all this hard work, almost a decade of hard work, of getting $0 from social media, because I did throughout these 8 years, I have 1,800 posts on Instagram. So that's a lot of posts I did before. I think my first good video that went pretty good views was about 1,500. So 1,500 posts on Instagram before I got 3,000 followers. So there was a grind to it. I've been posting on social media for 6 years, got $0 from it. And your life can change in an instant if you just work hard day by day, keep going, making sure that you have patience, making sure that you are working hard, and it will happen. It will. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to be willing to go through the challenges and the obstacles of what life takes you through, and after those obstacles and challenges that you go through, you have to come out the other side a better man, a better woman, and a better person. If you go and try to get drugs, go get drunk with that pain that is causing whatever it is, the trauma that you're going through, if you go and try to subdue that with drugs or partying or food or whatever, and you don't try to get better with God, your lifestyle, your health, your fitness, your business, your mental strength, you'll never succeed. That is the number one reason why people don't succeed, because there will be hard challenges in life that will come a lot of times. If you do not become a better person after those challenges, you will not succeed in life, in relationships, in your business, in your fitness. If you always cave under the pressure of these obstacles that come, you will stay at the same you will stay the exactly same where you are now, or you will go backwards, which is pretty much the same thing. So if you do not learn from these obstacles that come to you, these challenges that come to you, you will stay the same or you will go backwards. You have to realize that. There will be hard times for every single person on this planet, pretty much every day, or every week, or every month. The thing that you do, the thing that you have control over, is what you become after the challenge. You can become a better person after the challenge. You will succeed. You have to have patience, time, hard work. Sorry. I don't know if I'll be editing this video, so I just coughed. But currently, I am very blessed. I'm focused back on my fitness coaching. I have a website. I do one-on-one mentorship to help people grow their social media, all the things I've learned. And I mean, I guess I'm going to be open. I'm bringing in around 20K a month from fitness coaching, from brand deals, from sponsorships. And I don't say that to brag. I say that because I was making $3,000 a month 6 months ago, or even 6 months ago, 6 to 8 months ago, and it slowly kept on going, and then it shot up. Right, your life can change in an instant if you just keep working hard and keep going. I was broke, but I did not have a poor mindset. People that are broke and have a poor mindset will always stay broke for the rest of their life. It's not about how much money you have. It's about the mindset that you have about money and about life, how positive you are. If you are negative in your life about simple things like road rage, or someone cutting you off, or the way that someone's hair is, the color of their hair, you will be broke for the rest of your life. You will have a poor mindset for the rest of your life. You need to be so productive and busy with your goals and bettering yourself and bettering your relationships that you don't notice people like that. The only thing you want to do is show love, and then they show love back. If they don't show love back, you still show them love. That's what God does. That's what Jesus did. That is the number one tip I have for you. Stop worrying about these little small things that get you riled up and ruin your day. Be a man, be a good woman. Stop worrying about these people. Stop gossiping. Let them do what they want to do. Show love like Jesus does. And I promise you, life will be better. You will succeed. Everything will be okay. So, my life is very blissful right now. I love my life. I'm very grateful for you that's watching, for my friends, for my family, for everyone. My future goals is to keep pursuing a better life, a more meaningful life, more meaning life, more purpose in my life, because it's not about money. I don't care about money. I'm wearing a $2 shirt. Well, actually, this is a free shirt. So I'm not here to buy designer clothes. I'm not here to flex on people. I'm here to better the world, better people, help people change their lives by coaching and give them a sense of hope and peace that they might not have at the moment. So that is the only thing I can say for my future goals. I'm here to do big things. I want to help a lot of people. I want to give back to a lot of people, and that is truly who I am. And I hope that you can see that, you can feel that through the camera. And I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you listening to my life story. It might have been a little long, but if you do not listen or do not remember of anything I just said, the only thing I would recommend you remembering through this video is that through hard work, patience, day by day, doesn't matter how long it takes, if you do not quit, you have a chance to make it. But if you do quit, you give up on your dream, yeah. the number one thing I would say is to always chase your dreams and to never quit.